Okay, guys, I'm back. A little later than planned, but it's so hot. I'm not kidding. Um, I will show you what's going on here in Holland. Let's see. Okie dokie. Let's go to the weather app, and I will give you an idea of. See, this looks like kind of normal, right? I was almost going to say Dutch. 23, 22, 25. That's 23, 22, 25. So it looks like normal, but this, we live really close to the German border, and when they say like it's going to be 27, you can bet your last dollar that it's going to be like five hotter than it says. So when it says 27, it'll be 32. Like here, when it says 30, it's going to be like 35, 36. And it's getting really, I don't know how you call it, but it's not like the really nice heat that you get on vacation, the dry heat. It makes you sweat, it makes you feel gooky, and it's just terrible. So I'm still thinking about getting a airco for in the studio, but on the other hand, we never have weather like this. So just my luck, I'll buy an airco and then next year I won't even be needing it, and the 10 years following that. So I don't want to really do that because, it's a lot of money. But on the other hand, I'm thinking it's too hot to paint in the studio. So a lot of whining and we're getting nowhere, so I don't know. The drone, don't talk about it. I don't want to hear drone ever again in my whole life. No. It's okay. Listen, what happened? I got that thing that you have to fill in for the customs so you can import it. Filled it in twice, didn't get a feedback thing that said thank you. So I called the company, the Dutch Post. So I called them. I said, listen, I've done this twice, but I don't get a confirmation that I've sent you something. She said, oh, don't worry about it. If you've done it twice, it should be good. Then I called them yesterday, no, the day before yesterday. They said, you haven't filled out that form yet, so you're not going to get your drone. And I thought I would just blow up right there. So then she gave me an email address where I could send it to. That one bounced back because she said send it to BVA little line and then skip. So I write down SKIP, but it's not skip like that. It's SCIP. But she forgot to tell me that, so it's just one big mess. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping I'm gonna get it next week now because I filled it all and I got a confirmation. And if I don't get it next week, I'm going to buy one. And because I'm so upset about it, I'm going to buy a really expensive one. So, there. Yeah. What I'm going to do. Okay. I have this cup. And I have a tiny cup. But what I want to do is put paint in here. So, and I think I'll be using spray silicone. Yes. What I want to do is put paint in this little cup. So this is white, then a little spray, then a little bit of blue, and a little spray. And I'm talking tiny spray. Then some dark blue. Ooh, that's looking pretty. And a little spray. And another color blue. And a little spray. And you see how short I spray? It's really tiny, tiny. Then fill it all up. Okay. Now I'm going to put this one in the cup. Uh-oh. I think I'll need tweezers to lower it down, because I don't want to spill it. Let's see. Yeah, that's working. Release the cup. Okay, now I'm going to fill it with white. There it is. Oh, that's a lot of paint. Okay, this is all Vallejo fluid. I'll show you the colors. It's the 303, it's the 404, it's the 416, and I emptied out the 823. That's the one I can't pronounce. So now we put it on top, we turn it around. Ooh, everything's coming out. That's cool. And now we're going to lift it up. Ah, it did fall over. Okay, let's just do it. Whoops, there it is. Now, let's see what it's going to bring us. So I'm going to pour it over the sides like this. And there is a little silicone in there, like I showed you. Ooh, a lot of the dark blue is leaving the canvas. Okay, let's see what we get. Got to clean my hands up a little bit. But I wouldn't mind it just being something that I can use for a background because, or shall I just let it pop? Nah, let's not let it pop. Wow, 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 look at that explode. Can you see that? Okay. And this is more because I didn't stir in the silicone, so it was just the spritz that I put in there. And I'm kind of liking what it's doing, but I am really missing that beautiful dark blue because I really like that. So I think I'm going to do something on top of this. But as a background, I think this is pretty awesome. And I'm already thinking of making these things into flowers, these big bloomy things, but I'm not really sure yet because I'm seeing a lot of things happening. If you go back and forth in the video, you will see these little white cells sort of expanding, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be expanding for at least 20 to 30 minutes. So I kind of like what's going on. I like what's going on up here, but I would like to drop some dark blue into there, and I'm going to get me a syringe. Okay, syringe with a new needle. Yes, and cleaning it off. And let's see what happens if we put some in here. Okay. Just don't like that it keeps on dripping. Then you have to pull it back a little. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can, I'm going to pull it with a bamboo thing. Not really sure yet. That's the last of it. Now just seeing what it's doing. And this is getting bigger, but all of a sudden I don't like it anymore. Absolutely. I'm totally ugh. I don't like it anymore. So let's do something else. And white, need some white. Just a little bit. Okay, there's no silicone in there. I do need a little stick. I don't like it. I think it's an ugly pour. So what we're gonna do is pour right over it. And remember, there's no silicone in this, so it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to help it along a little bit. That's it. Let's see how that works and let it run back, because I really want that blue in it. Getting uglier. Sorry guys. Oh boy. It is sort of, let's see, how can I say, it's sort of like a Delft's blue, you know, the typical Dutch porcelain. But I'm gonna come into it like that. And this way, ooh, there's gooky in there. And then that way. Why does it have to slide over my table? And down there. Okay. This isn't finished yet because totally ugly. But you have to see the ugly too, right? That's what you guys always tell me. It's always good to see the ugly. So now in comes the silicone, guys. I'm gonna put in a couple of drops in all colors. Well, I don't have much white left, but we're gonna stir it in anyway. Now, I can imagine that if sometimes that you get this too, that you're making something and you have something in mind and it totally is not what you had in mind, then all of a sudden, you know, you sort of think, I ruined it. Don't give up. I wouldn't give up. You can always do something else to it. So now we have all sorts of colors with silicone. A little bit more of the white for the contrast. And I'm going to stir it a little bit. And come straight over it again. That's it. And now we're going to get some cells. Ooh, and pretty ones too. And now we're going to work it. It's going to go over the side, pulling it down. Nope, this isn't working. Have you ever seen me make such a mess? I don't think so. So what we're going to do is pour straight on there. We'll let it sit for a bit. You know what the thing is, guys? It's way too hot. I have just got no patience for this at the moment. I'm sweating like crazy. Okay. Let's see what we get now. Oh, I lost my little thing. See, that's usually when it's time to just stop with everything, guys. Can't really force it. Oh, it does sell like crazy. Look at that. That is beautiful. I like that. Especially this in the middle. Okay, gotta think about this. Put this away. That is almost like mosaic. That is so beautiful. But I'm hoping it's gonna stay like that. Look at that. Smack in the middle there. That is really pretty, isn't it? I like that. Really, I like it. But I'm not sure it's gonna stay because there's a lot of paint on this canvas because you know, you saw me do how many pours on top of it. So I'm not sure it's gonna stay like this. I think it's gonna be a little bit dry up a little ugly, but I do want to keep it like this because I have some ideas. I might just come in with something like a transfer, but all little ones, maybe a stamp or something like that, and then trace it with one of my acrylic markers so that it's all acrylic. Then when I varnish it, it might look really good. Or just put something in white acrylic. The choices that we have to make. I'm gonna leave it like this because I am happy with this bit. I like it as is. Better than the thing I showed you before that. So that cup stuff, I don't like the cup stuff. The cup stuff, if you want to do this with the cup, I do think you need to do it with the thicker paint, the Winsor & Newton kind of paint, because with this, not so good. So I see it moving a little in the middle. I don't care. We're going to keep it like this, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will put a series of nice little images behind this video so you have something nice to look at. I'll put a little bit of music underneath so it's sort of relaxing to do that. And I'm going to see you all tomorrow, and I'm going to go to bed really early, and that way tomorrow morning I'll get up early, then it's cool, and I'll do some different pouring. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Love you all to pieces. See you all tomorrow.